I must have been, I don't know, 5. I declared that when I grow up, I'm going to take care of baby monkeys at the San Diego Zoo. When I started vet school, I didn't know much about shelter medicine, but I knew I'd be bored in private practice. Then I volunteered at the Humane Society, and by the time I finished vet school, I knew I was going to be in shelter medicine.
Dr. Kamiya encompasses so many wonderful leadership qualities. She's compassionate, she's caring, she's curious, she's innovative, and she's always going to look for a way to save more lives, to do it in the most effective and caring manner possible.
She has this idea of how shelter medicine should operate in the community, and she has an idea for what it looks like to continue to build programs that alleviate animal suffering.
When you have that kind of energy and that kind of enthusiasm happening in the shelter, it's contagious. Just so much pride in the organization and the level of care. The entire organization was just lifted by the opportunity to do amazing, amazing work.
Shelter medicine is a constantly evolving field, and I thrive on the steepest part of the learning curve, and I feel like I've been there here at HSSV almost always, and it makes it fun.
Dr. Kamiya really trusts her medical team, and that opens so many doors, not only for us as a medical team, but for the patients that come in to our shelter. We'll try new things because she trusts us and lets us go and knows that we can do it.
She's got crazy ideas, and sometimes that's what you need in order to get, your programs to the next level. She's the one that's pushing the team and the organization, specifically with our medical care. How do we do it in a way that we can scale, that doesn't compromise our quality and our commitment to our patients?
Yep, we're right there in that corner. We are at the Country Club Villas shopping center. This is our community pet clinic. One of the challenges we had as we were growing our community programs and community medicine and access to care was this constant push and pull between our shelter animals and owned animals. The nice thing about having this separate space is that we keep our access to veterinary care, all of our public services here at this site. And that way, things at the shelter could be more shelter-based. It allows you to then lower the barriers of entry to the community, where we could see appointments and provide the basics in preventive care.
We are essentially building a veterinary clinic that's very different than what you would find necessarily at a shelter. And so we relied very heavily on Dr. Kamiya's ideas and vision for how to set it up.
Dr. Kamiya's fingerprints are all over shelter medicine. She wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo, to ask people to think differently. She believes every life is worth saving, and she's going to find a way to do that because she wants that outcome to be the best thing for the animal.
I love that we can offer the mentoring, the training, the professional development. We have that privilege of learning, and with that privilege, I feel there's that obligation to then share what we learn.
Every time I work with Dr. K, I get to ask my questions. I get to tell her and be like, hey, when you worked here, how did it feel? And she can answer openly and honestly about it. So it's amazing.
We're always looking to teach, to educate. Dr. Kamiya does a great job of bringing vet techs who are in training and sharing our knowledge. That's what I'm really proud of.
She likes to give space for people that she's working with. And I think it's really benefited just the general kind of veterinary community because she's really helping bring up that next generation.
And let's switch slides.
I've learned a lot from her in terms of being a doctor on the medical side of things. She's a fantastic veterinarian and I think a fantastic leader.
Dr. Kamiya's reach goes well beyond Silicon Valley, and I'm so proud of her and what she's done to influence and lead the way for shelter medicine to continue to elevate the care of animals all across the country.
I wake up looking forward to coming to work every single day. I had made a promise to myself a long time ago that I would never be in a job where I didn't feel like that. And it hasn't changed yet.